Okay, guys.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to the rOILarts channel.
I'm Bree.
I'm Daron. This is.
All right, so we are doing our June favorites video,
Yes,
and this is
part
part
two.
Heck yeah, wasn't even planned.
So these are my June favorites. That's sort of 5-ish things.
I can't reach
Here,
it.
let me. Clearly, she cares about my 5 favorite things.
So much.
So my thing number 1 is my new-ish green leaf diffuser bracelet. It looks like this. It is a oh dang, I forgot her
Diffuser
card.
necklace.
What did I say?
Bracelet.
Oh, what could be a bracelet? Mistake.
Start over.
For June is my new diffuser necklace.
Oh.
Well, it was my favorite thing. No, it still is. It didn't break. But it did fall off the chain, whatever. So actually I added it to this chain. So it's like this. It's a big leaf.
We got it from this, or she got it
I
from
got
the
it during the
Spring
expo. So I've been wearing it this month, and I like it a lot. You just put the oils on the back. It's pottery. It's by Uniquely Pottery. Yeah, I just think it's really pretty, and
It is really pretty. It looks really pretty on.
yeah, so usually it sits about there. I keep wanting to get a longer chain, but I haven't.
The artist has a Facebook site, so we'll link that in the down bar.
And it was, I think it was only $15, so it was...
Her stuff is so reasonably priced.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of my favorites. I've worn it a lot. Yeah.
Okay, you can move on now.
I was gonna say, okay, my second favorite. Haha! Thieves lozenges. These are my favorite all the time, but they were especially my favorite in June because I was doing Anything Goes, so I used them a lot. I also gave them out to a couple of my friends.
Hey, look,
who needed them.
Here's the difference. Here's the cough drop.
Oh yeah, so if
It's
this
really
video,
white.
if this video posts anywhere around our convention video,
Yeah.
so here's the difference. But yes, so I loved these. I had them with me at rehearsal and during the show. I usually have one before the show, like when I was warming up on the way there, and then like eat the rest of it during intermission. So I didn't like have them during the show because what do you do with a lozenge, because they're pretty big, but I had them down in my dressing room. My second favorite was also from the show, and this is kind of random, but it is called, it's this cheap little eyeliner that I got at Walgreens. It's Rimmel, did it focus?
I think so.
Rimmel Scandalize. And it's like a really thin liquid eyeliner. And I needed one because mine finally ran out, but I just like it. It was so...
I don't wear liquid eyeliner, but she wears it all the time.
It would go on so nicely. Now, it's not like my more expensive one. I have a Kat Von D or whatever where you like pump it. So I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen to this one. I guess it just goes until it runs out. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. But I used it during my show. It does not come off very easily, which is nice. And it goes on super smooth and super thin, and then you just build it up. But yeah, I just really liked it because it was cheap, and it was kind of one of those, I need something today, I'm on the way to the theater, I'm going to get this one because it's Rimmel from London, which makes me think it might be a little better.
Rimmel has good products. I like their Scandalize mascara.
Oh.
I have the purple one.
Yeah, so apparently Scandalize is not terrible. So yeah, so that's what I got. So I'm not going to use this every day. Probably I'll just keep it in my show bag or until I run out of my regular one. And my fourth favorite thing is actually 2 products, but I guess they're 4th and 5th. 4th and 5th. We'll do 4th and 5th. These are, I got them in my May ER order. This is the Art Light Moisturizer, which I've never gotten before.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't want to pay for it. I've been using coconut oil, which is so heavy, but I've just been using coconut oil because I think I just didn't want to pay for this, and or it may have been out of stock for a while. So it was out of stock, and I didn't want to buy the whole kit, and so I just hadn't gotten it. So I finally broke down and got it. I think after That might not be true.
After the expo?
Maybe. I guess it had to have been after the expo because that's why I bought this. So I went ahead and broke down and bought the moisturizer, which I really liked. I've been using it at night and during the day, so I use it all the time. But I like it. It's
but
a
your
lot
skin
lighter.
is dry, right?
Yeah. Usually.
And it's
yeah,
your
been
skin
fine.
doesn't feel dry now.
It's been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've liked that a lot, and I also really, really liked the Wolfberry eye cream.
I want that.
If this will focus. You're right, it doesn't focus. What's
I know.
wrong with your camera?
I'll stop moving it.
I'm getting it closer to the... Okay. So these are both Young Living products. So they're oil-infused products. And so the Wolfberry eye cream is... I don't know. It doesn't really have a smell. But it's gonna, I think, last for a while because you use so little of it. I just use it at night. Although I just watched a video from Francesca where who's one of our upline, and she said she uses it in the morning.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just use it at night, and I've really liked it.
Well, JoLynn said at the expo, we'll link that video up here. She said that one of her friends was using it, and she'd used it for maybe 6 months or 6 weeks, whatever she said, and that she had really dark circles. And her mom was over one time, and the girl wasn't wearing any makeup, and her mom thought that she was, but the eye cream had, I guess, reduced the puffiness of her under eyes. I don't know.
I feel like my if I have dark circles, they're not as dark. I mean,
yeah, I really need it. Look at that. I have such bags.
Poor Bree. You can't use mine because I want it. It's because it's one of my favorite things.
Raindrops
and roses and whispers.
What?
I don't know. I have never done that show. That's not true. I did it, but I was a nun. I never played that part, so I don't know the words. Even if I had played that part, I wouldn't know the words. Okay, so then this brings me to my last, I guess my 6th favorite thing.
I think she's your 7th.
Of June. Oh, and this is my other favorite thing. Oh. Okay, so my last favorite thing, that if you know me, that's not true. Not everybody who knows me, but if your name is Diane or Stephanie or Monica, then you've heard me talk
across the board
about my favorite book.
It's pretty interesting.
June.
She's told me about it.
It's called Nothing Like a Dame. Yes, because for a while there, anything you talked about at all in life somehow could be related back to this book and something in it. But it's by Eddie Shapiro. And it's basically just his conversations with leading ladies of the Broadway.
Who treaded the boards.
Or do continue to tread the boards. It actually goes all the way. There are 22 interviews. Oh, actually, yeah, 22 interviews, although one of them is online only. That's interesting. So I haven't read the 22nd one. But, yeah, so it's just interviews about them starting from kind of, I guess, oldest to youngest, or I guess. So it's Elaine Stritch, Carol Channing, Cheetah Rivera, Donna McKechnie, Angela Lansbury, just going through all the way down through like Idina Menzel, Sutton Foster, Laura Benanti. Yeah, so it's just super interesting. It starts with an intro about them, and then just basically his interviews talking to them about their experiences.
Tell them the difference between like the older actresses and the younger.
Yeah, so it's so interesting because a lot of the older ladies talk about how there's like just a difference in, will you stop? In just like backstage culture and performer culture about in terms of people being sort of seemingly interested in kind of being mentored or mentorship or watching other performers or watching the show, talking about how like nowadays it seems like people, they go sit in their dressing room, they're not backstage watching, and they like and how they remember coming up and growing up and like sitting backstage and watching the show and watching the people who were the leads on Broadway, because why are they on there, and like wanting to learn.
And why are you not watching them?
Yeah, and you're like, why are you not watching everything that's going on stage? Unless you're quick changing, or unless you have something else to do. But it's like, why are you not watching the people?
Rehearsals even though, didn't you say? Like they didn't even...
It's just interesting, really interesting, especially reading the older ladies. Although the younger ones are interesting too. But anyway, but especially performers or people interested in Broadway, because it's a lot of like behind the scenes stories. Patti LuPone's super interesting talking about her shows, and so is Sutton Foster. Really interesting, because yeah, I mean, you just kind of think, not that you don't think that they're real people, but you think, oh gosh, they were the leads in these great shows, these iconic shows, so obviously they must have been having the most amazing time ever and loving every second.
And knowing exactly
and knowing just what they're doing, and, you know, which is not apparently the case. Which, you know.
It's typical.
Yeah, typical. We're all like, what the heck is happening?
Fake it till you make it.
Right. And then just continue to
Yeah.
make it. Yeah, so that is my last favorite thing.
All right.
That's my last thing ever.
So, watching guys, we make oily videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and thrifting lifestyle hauls on the weekends. We'll also try and do more videos of us, sit-down videos of us together. We haven't really done that, so I think it's been pretty successful.
Yeah, but I'm not in a show right now.
Yeah, she's not in a show right now, so she's
I've
around me all
tons
the time.
of time.
All right, please like and subscribe if you like this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
No,
I'll just sit here with the food.
Layla. This is Layla.
Here's
she
Layla.
wants the food that's over here.
And then this is Georgie.
So we
Georgie.
are here to.
Hi.
Georgie wants me in the video.
Yeah, she does.
We are.
Hello, 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 hello.
Thank you. You're sitting on me.
Scoot over then. I'm basically off the frame.
You're right. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now it's Darren's turn to
So
show
it's my
her
turn.
favorite.